want to tell you about a great retreat, a day-long retreat that the Meadow is going to be sponsoring at Bon Secour called Conversations with a Friend. It's about prayer, and I think we all know how important prayer is, and I think we all know how difficult it is to really sustain a prayer life. It seems as if God is really absent. Actually, Teresa of Avila says that all of our difficulties in prayer can really be traced to praying as if God were absent. And I think a journey into a deeper prayer life and a more significant prayer life is really a process of dismantling this monumental illusion that God is absent or distant. You know, Teresa of Avila says that prayer is a conversation with friends, and I think what we have to realize is that God really desires us to be His friend. Jesus said that, you know, He calls us His friend. And I think we have to realize that He delights in us. He desires to be with us, and He desires that we desire Him. And I think really the breakdown in prayer a lot of time is if we're talking to a wall and really doing what Jesus told us not to do, and that is we go on in vain babbling, just endlessly asking and asking. And that's really not the conversation that would occur with a friend. There's a great passage in Ecclesiastes chapter 5 that says this: go near to God to listen. That's a passage that really changed my whole view of prayer. Instead of just starting prayer by going on endlessly asking for more and more things, I started to develop a posture of listening. Mother Teresa said this about prayer, and they asked her, what does she do in prayer? And she says, I listen. And then they said, well, what does God do? And she said, He listens. And I think that's a dynamic of a really great relationship and a great conversation that goes on between two friends. You reach a deep level of intimacy when both of you are listening to each other. Well, on April 22nd, we're going to be talking about these very important things that will revitalize your prayer life at Bon Secour Spiritual Center. It's going to go from 8 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. And you can find out more about this by going to the Meadow.org, and you can sign up there.